Hello everyone, welcome to Professional IAS. Today we are doing the lesson number 17th of Telangana formation. As you all know that we have been doing the Telangana formation series, especially for the Group 2, because by the time the Group 2 comes, we will be well aware of the total subject and we can also do the revision MCQs on it. So keeping the Group 2 in mind, the total lectures I am actually delivering, because for Group 1, it is not possible, and from Group 1 Prelims also, you basically do not have Telangana formation as such specifically, explicitly mentioned in the syllabus. So Group 1 Prelims is more of a general studies, nothing but UPSC paper 1 like that, right? So those who are watching me for the very first time, it is very clear that we are in the mid of the, we are actually completed like 30% of the syllabus. So you may find it difficult to understand what things are happening, but I can only tell you one thing: you have to stay with me every other day, then go back and also see the previous videos, then you can find a proper linkage, because in the previous videos or in today's videos or in the future videos, there is always a interlinking aspects is continuously going on. That is the reason no day is a late day. That you remember, every day you can start your preparation. Just you have to make your mind in such a way that, okay, this is the second phase I am listening. First phase of the struggle is over. So let us study, or I will study from the second phase onward, and I will also learn like that. If you are having that kind of approach to this Telangana formation, then it is very easy for you to continue the lectures with me. And there are only 16 lectures are over in the previous classes, so you can watch on the YouTube channel. Go to the playlist. Remember this point, don't search in the videos. Go to the playlist, go to the channel, then go to the playlist. There you see Telangana formation. Okay, playlist will be there. In that, all the videos will be played one by one. That is how you can learn from playlist to have a continuity. So today we are going to learn Telangana movement second phase from 1970 to 1991. Okay. In our last class, we have actually ended our lecture at the point where Kasu Brahmanand Reddy has resigned from his CM post, and instead of him, one Telanganite, that is Narasimha Rao, PV Narasimha Rao, has been appointed by the central government as the CM of Andhra Pradesh in order to cool down the discontentment among the Telangana people. So the small change that was happened in the last class has also marked the end of phase 1 of Telangana movement. Remember this point. Now we are in Telangana movement second phase. Okay, that comes from 1970 to 1991. The third phase from 1991 to 2014 till we get our state, all the events we are going to learn. Now, as you know that very well, the first phase of the Telangana movement started from 1956. Because the violation of gentleman's agreement started from 1956, continued till 1969, all the violations. We realized that we have to voice our grievances with regard to the violation of the gentleman's agreement. We started realizing it. We started talking about the violations. The leaders, the lawyers, the doctors, the students got aware about the various deprivations meted out to Telangana region because of the Andhra's bias Andhra leadership. That is the reason 1969 we started protesting against the bias Andhra leadership. So 1969, 1970. Okay, these 2 years actually were the various events: protest, hartals, strikes, indefinite fast, and various other organizations, women's, students, lawyers, political leaders, editors, all of them actually has led the movement from 1969 to 1970. Okay. Now, when we were talking about this particular agitation, when we are doing this agitation, in Andhra state, there was also a sentiment that some of the people in the Andhra started Jai Andhra movement. So Jai Andhra movement, this was there little bit from 1970, but actually intensified in the year 1972. And from 1972, 1973, it started intensifying. Jai Andhra movement is very simple. Very, very simple. Don't implement Mulki rules, first of all. Okay. And they were against any kind of safeguards. So they wanted that the state should be run neutral and the safeguards which are given to the Telangana region should be completely abolished. So now they started that either we will be with Telangana region without safeguards, without Mulki rules, or let us separate us. So they also wanted Jait Andhra movement, nothing but they also want to separate from Telangana region. Okay, so they don't want. So that kind of voices was also heard from the Andhra state. In this lecture, we will talk about all the events that took place in the year 1973 and up to 6-point formula. As you are well aware of this fact, all party meeting 1969 January when it was held, January 18th, 19th, 18th day, 19th day, 1969 all party meeting was called and 8-point formula was given. 8-point formula was given in the form of what? Geo 36, and obviously there was a lot of people who go to the court and who has challenged this particular geo, and it was again dismantled. Again, what happened at the time? Indira Gandhi ji, instead of 8-point formula, she gave what? 5-point formula she gave. And 5-point formula also, we did not like it. Okay, on paper, Telangana people, editors, leaders agitated against it. Then we got another formula called as 6-point formula. So first came 8, then came 5-point. Now we are also learning about 6-point formula. So now we will talk about the various events that took place in 1973 and our lecture will end at discussing the 6-point formula. So stay with me and be very, very cautious and focus about what we are learning. You will definitely understand, okay, slowly over a period of time. No need to worry about it. Okay, read it exactly. This date, this event happened, you have to buttify. This date, this event happened, you have to buttify. Have a sequence like that. Anytime you can start, no problem at all. You don't need to go to the genesis of the movement. You don't need to think that, okay, there was something is there way back like 1969, I should come from a sequence. No need to worry about all that things. Just like history, you pick it up, medieval history, can you read or not? Yes. Do you need modern history or ancient history for the relevance? No. If you pick up modern history, there is no relevance of ancient and medieval. It's all about British coming and what British has done with us and how we have got our freedom. So you can have a sequence if you want. But if you look at it individually or a specific areas, you can also learn like that. So those people who are watching me for the very first time, you have to understand that your first phase is over. Second phase, you are going to study. Anytime you can start, you can watch the previous videos, right? Now, P.V. Narasimha Rao, as I have told you, that became the CM of our Andhra state to cool down the discontentment among the Telangana people. Central government has made P.V. Narasimha Rao as a CM of Andhra Pradesh because he was a Telanganite. When he came to the power, he did very good constructive reforms he brought out with regard to the land dealings. So now he has passed some ordinances, he has passed some acts. According to that ordinances and acts, all the land dealings in Telangana should be done according to them. Okay, now at that time what happened, lot of lands was held by lot of like very few people, like zamindars were there, inamdars were there, many such people were there who are actually holding thousands of acres of land. Because of this act, what happened, the ownership of the land of the lot of people has reduced. So they don't like P.V. Narasimha Rao because of his act only, lot of people lost their land, lot of merchants, capitalists, lot of money lenders, lot of zamindars, inamdars, they lost their land because of his act. That's why there is a very good discontentment, very good what I say that within the party only, lot of people are not liking the way P.V. Narasimha Rao is working against them because he was a pro people person. Okay, so that's why he wanted to reduce the concentration of the wealth among the people, but leaders did not like it. So some are antagonist to him, means working against P.V. Narasimha Rao and also demanding his resignation over a period of time. So now you can see that whatever I have just now discussed, it is there in the slide. One thing you have to remember that he passed on September 15th, 1973, he passed an act called as Land Ceiling Act. Land Ceiling Act is nothing but an individual cannot hold land beyond a certain limit. An individual cannot hold a land beyond a certain limit. It means what? Even if you are having excess of land, that land is called as surplus land, should be given to the government in exchange of what? Compensation. Obviously, government will pay you money, but the thing is that you are losing the land. So, lot of money lenders, landlords, zamindars, inamdars did not like the way he was functioning. This particular point you have to remember. Okay, P.V. Narasimha Rao became the CM and bringing out some constructive reforms in order to decrease the concentration of the wealth, in order to make sure equal distribution of the wealth among the people. He bought some land sealing acts, land dealings ordinances, which was not liked by many of the party men, okay, in his party also. This point you remember. Now what happened here is 1st January 1973, MLA MLC of Telangana region passed a resolution that they want a separate Telangana. This particular meeting, 1st January 1973, there was a meeting held. In that meeting, all the MLA MLC of Telangana passed resolution of having a separate Telangana. This meeting was presided by Ranga Reddy. On the same day, separate Telangana forum was founded by Marri Chenna Reddy. The people, the leaders under this particular forum was Jaipal Reddy, Purushottam Reddy, Chokka Rao, Sridhar Reddy, Ansari. So just remember who among the following are the important or prominent members of separate Telangana forum. Like that the question may come. So you should know some people, 3 to 4 people in every forum, prominent person. Okay, who have been associated like that, they may also ask. So Marri Chenna Reddy founded separate Telangana forum. Repeat it with me so that you will learn today only. Marri Chenna Reddy founded separate Telangana forum. Who among the following, who are the members in it? Jaipal Reddy, Purushottam Reddy, Chokka Rao, Ansari, Sridhar Reddy. Sridhar Reddy, Jaipal Reddy are student leaders. Purushottam Reddy, Chokka Rao was ex-TRC chairman. Ansari, one of the prominent leader who was present in this particular forum. So Marri Chenna Reddy founded separate Telangana forum. Jaipal Reddy, Purushottam Reddy, Chokka Rao, Ansari, Sridhar Reddy. Please remember the people name. 3 times I have revised only for you. You have to talk with me, you have to speak with me, then only you will understand it. Okay. So directly remember, okay, 1st January 1970, this happened. This is what you have to remember. Then 2nd January, Jai Andhra movement was happily going on in Andhra state, not in Telangana, but in Andhra. So in Andhra, the people have called for the Bandh. The protesters and the people who are involved in the Jai Andhra movement, they have called Bandh in Andhra state. That again led to a police firing. Okay, Andhra leaders condemned the police firing. Okay, and all the Andhra leaders and various other organizations who are working for Jai Andhra movement demanded separate Andhra state by 26 January 1973. So they have also given a deadline that the central government should give the Andhra state by 26 January 1973. So Jai Andhra movement is also going on and our things are also going on. 4th January 1973, Andhra Mahasena leader and which was headed by Madala Janakiram passed the resolution of bifurcation of state into Andhra and Telangana in Vijayawada. Okay, so Andhra Mahasena, it's an organization headed by Madala Janakiram. In Vijayawada, when they were having a meeting, they passed the resolution that they are very true, very firm on their demand to separate what? Andhra and Telangana region. This happened on 4th January. So you understand that in Jai Andhra movement is taking peak and getting intensified over a period of time. Okay, 1st January all about Telangana, 2nd January Andhra, 3rd January is also about Andhra. Okay, like 4th January. Andhra leaders met with the central government. Meet happened with the central government. They demanded P.V. Narasimha Rao should be removed because land sealing acts, his constructive reforms, all that was not liked by many of the people. So they demanded his removal. Mulki rules should be replaced by another policy. First of all, sir, remove the Mulki rules. We don't want Mulki rules. If you want to continue Mulki rules, then we want to separate. That's what Andhra state leaders and everyone who wanted separate Andhra state, they demanded to the central government. 5th January 1973, Indira Gandhi ji told that, see, bifurcation you are asking, it's not a small thing, it will create problem. Okay, that all happened. Andhra leader drama started. 9 Andhra leaders resigned from Narasimha Rao government to show solidarity to the separate Andhra state movement. Movement intensified, ultimately led to the resignation of what? Narasimha Rao. Okay. Then 17 January, ultimately P.V. Narasimha Rao resigned. So 5th January all this happened. 17th January Narasimha Rao has put his papers of resignation. Now 18th January 1973 president rule was imposed in our state, Andhra Pradesh. At that time the president was V.V. Giri. Before the president rule come into being, there was already the assembly has been dissolved. That's why assembly was in suspended animation. Is there, but it is not there like that. Okay, and government was functioning under the governorship. So governor at that time was Khandubhai Desai, and he got two advisors, V.K. Rao and H.C. Sareen. H.C. Sareen and V.K. Rao together with Governor Khandubhai Desai, according to the president direction, they are actually governing our state. So 6 months of president rule was there actually. Okay, 18th January president rule regarding things we have learnt. 21st January conference of Telangana Congress activities held under the leadership of Mari Chenna Reddy. And in this particular meeting, Mari Chenna Reddy clearly told that giving separate Telangana only permanent solution. Remember this point, you should know that who said what. I always tell you in my lectures. Who among the following has said that giving Telangana, separate Telangana is the only permanent solution? Who said? Mari Chenna Reddy, Chokka Rao, Ranga Reddy, Narasimha Rao. Like that the question may come. So who said it? Mari Chenna Reddy said that giving Telangana is only permanent solution. Right. 28th January Committee of Janasangh. Janasangh is the present BJP at that time was called as Janasangh. Atal Bihari Vajpayee was the leader of Janasangh. Committee of Janasangh, they have constituted a committee. Okay, party. Okay, Janasangh party has constituted a committee within them. They also told the Telangana and Andhra, and they also came to the conclusion that yes, it is better to divide. So this committee consists of convener K.L. Gupta was there, members O.P. Tyagi, Subramaniam, M.K. Shejwalkar. This is the committee, okay, formed by Janasangh party, and this committee at the end recommended that separate Telangana or bifurcation of the Andhra Pradesh into two regions is okay. We can do it. The sentiments are like that only. 30th January, Acharya Kripalani, okay, one of the important prominent leader of the time, suggested for a referendum for the bifurcation of Andhra Pradesh state into Andhra and Telangana. So they may ask you in the examination that who among the following has suggested referendum for the bifurcation of Andhra Pradesh? Who among the following has suggested referendum, okay, for the bifurcation? Acharya Kripalani, remember this point. Okay. Now 1st February, Atal Bihari Vajpayee toured Andhra, and in Andhra he went to Andhra state and delivered his speech in Vijayawada. Okay, at that time the meeting of that particular was presided by Hari Ananta Padmanabham Shastri. So he presided the meeting. Atal Bihari Vajpayee has delivered the speech. 2nd February, Telangana Sangharsh Samiti public meeting held at Hyderabad. At that time again Vajpayee came to Telangana and he told in this meeting, okay, Telangana Sangharsh Samiti public meeting in Hyderabad, Vajpayee was the chief guest, and he told in the meeting that no power can stop if people of the both side want to separate. And he also said that Telangana Andhra Razi to kya karengi Indra ji. That was a like satire that when two people are okay, then what is the third person interference, like that. So basically you understand that BJP has always supported the separate Telangana movement. At the end they supported Jai Andhra movement also. But at the end you can understand that it is about separation only. That was given the fuel by the BJP from the very long back in the form of his prominent leader Atal Bihari Vajpayee as the Janasangh leader. Okay. Now 7th February, hosting of Telangana flag at Warangal happened. This in Warangal district's court, our flag, Telangana Telugu Talli flag was hoisted, and this hoisting was done by Warangal District Bar Association President Pingali Govindrao. Very, very important. Who among the following has hoisted flag on Warangal District Session Court? Pingali Govindrao, please remember this point. 16th February 7th, Indira Gandhi ji says that you people are not at all listening to me. If you want me to resign, I am ready to resign. If my resignation will solve the problems of both the regions, I am okay. She gave this offer of resignation, seeing this particular moment also. Okay, but our Modi ji has not gone to Manipur even today, and whatever is happening in the Manipur, he never said that I want to resign because I am not able to solve the, as a Prime Minister I am not able to solve the problems of two tribal groups in Manipur. What else I can do? He is not even doing that. Okay, Indira Gandhi ji, just imagine that she is saying very clearly that if you both regions don't listen to me properly, don't try to solve the things amicably and peacefully, then if you want me to resign as a PM, I will resign, because if I am not efficient to do that, I should not be in the post. But Modi ji is not doing all of that. 17th February, Telugu film actors, very prominent actors like Salman Khan, Shah Rukh Khan, Amitabh Bachchan of present day. In Telugu industry, you also have NTR, ANR. They also request the central government, Madam, please do the division. It is better to divide Telangana and Andhra state. Okay. 19th February, both the regions, Telangana and Andhra regions, observed strike on the same day for demanding bifurcation. Okay. 19th February again, Sampurna Telangana Praja Samiti called this day as Betrayal Day. They may ask you in the examination, when was Betrayal Day held? During the Telangana movement. 19th February 1973, Betrayal Day was held. Please remember this. Okay. Now 7th April, formation of Jai Andhra Front at Rajamandri. Formation of Jai Andhra Front by Rajamandri, that is Gottu Lachanna, L-A-T, Gottu Lachanna, Vishwanathan, Ratna Sabhapati. These are the people, okay, who has formed Jai Andhra Front. Please remember this point. Okay, fine. Now 10th July, High Court judgment has come. High Court of AP. Mulki rules are applicable only at the time of appointment, only at the time of recruitment, the High Court has said. Not in case of seniority, promotions, transfer, Mulki rules are not applicable. Okay, leaders of Telangana and Andhra again met Indira Gandhi ji, and later at the end they finalized 6-point formula. So these are the various events happened. Please watch it again, write down on your notes. Please do it because I am telling you, Raghu Deepika, PNR, our Telugu academic book, okay, Telangana Today, Hindu. I am accumulating facts from a lot of sources to make sure that everything goes to you in a very correct or accurate manner. So you just have to study whatever I am giving. This is a first-hand information. This is almost around 70%. After this 70%, you can elaborate your knowledge. But if you are not studying this and trying to find out the exact and enormous content at the beginning of your preparation only, that is not going to happen. You will never complete one particular topic also. Remember this point. This is a very important thing that you have to remember. Now let us talk about 6-point formula, very important formula. 6 formulas, 6 points are there. Let us revise and complete it. Okay. First point here, first point in 6-point formula, to allocate funds for the development of backward regions in AP. In Andhra Pradesh, whatever the regions which are backward, we should develop them. Okay. Allocate funds for the development of backward region of AP. Say it again. What is the first formula? Allocate funds for the development of backward regions. Within the Andhra Pradesh, the regions which are not developed, the regions which does not have skilled manpower, the regions where per capita income is less, the districts where GDP is very less, because district domestic product is very less at the bottom, the region which is less literacy is there, the region which is increased gender inequality is there, the region which is not having adequate irrigation facilities, that regions are called as what? Backward regions. The regions which are suffering from malnutrition, the regions which are suffering from public health issues, that regions are called as what? Backward regions. So within the Andhra Pradesh, the government should identify the backward regions and allocate funds for its specific development. So what is the first point, first formula here? Allocate funds for the development of backward regions in AP. To allocate funds and develop to the particular region, you should have a separate person, separate vehicle or separate body to be looking after it or not? Yes. That's why a state level planning board will be constituted. State level planning board will be there. This board will be having subcommittees in it. One subcommittee will be taking care of only agriculture development. Another subcommittee will take care of what? Health. Another subcommittee will take care of what? Skilling. Another subcommittee will take care of industries. So a state level planning board will be created. Under its subcommittees for the different sectors which are important for the regions will be formed, and that is how the particular region will be developed, and the legislatures of that region will be the members. Legislatures of that particular backward regions will be members of that planning board, will be the members of the planning board. So what is the first formula here? To allocate funds for the development of backward regions of AP by constituting a state planning board under which subcommittees will be there. That's all you have to remember. That is the first point. Let us go with the second point. To follow only a single policy for entire state in the issue of giving to the local candidates for admission to the educational institutions. So second point, to have a single policy with regard to local preference in educational institutions. Local, like I belong to Hyderabad. If in Hyderabad we are having what Gandhi Hospital is there, I should be given preference, not the person from the Kurnool should be given preference. In Kurnool, suppose one engineering college is there, Kurnool people should be given the preference over there, not the Hyderabad people. That is what is called as local preference to be given. Okay, and single policy should be there to be implemented both in Telangana and Andhra. Same policy. Okay, here you are local, no, be a part of it. There you are local, no, be a part of it. A single policy should be there in order to provide local preferences in educational institutions. Say it with me. Okay, one central university will be established in Hyderabad in order to produce more highly qualified educated person. One central university has also been proposed in Hyderabad in order to have more qualified, highly educated person. Close your eyes and just tell me the 2 points. What is the first point? Don't look at the board, look at me and say, what is the first point? First point is, okay, you are in the live class. Okay. Tell me, what is the first one? Right. Okay. To allocate funds for the development of backward region by constituting what? State planning board. State planning board. Okay. Second point, single policy. Very, very good. Single policy. Yes, you are right. Right. Come on. Single policy for local preferences in educational institution. Under it, one more point is there. Who is going to tell this? One central university to be established. Very, very good. Okay. Fine. Next one. Preference to local candidates in the appointment up to a certain level. And the same policy should be followed in promotion. Like certain level is nothing but LDC, UDC, okay, non-gazetted posts. So preference should be given to what? Local people. In Hyderabad, constable jobs are there means, Hyderabad constable jobs are there means 80% of the constable jobs should be given to Hyderabad people only. Like that. So certain level, because in the upper level you require the meritorious students. You require very important, very merit student. That's why apart from that upper levels, in a certain levels of jobs, local preference should be given. Okay. Fourth one, constitution of a high-powered administrative tribunal. Suppose I am working in electricity department and my friend is also there who is working. I am for Telangana, he is from Andhra. Suppose he got promoted, but actually I should be promoted. I can go to what? This tribunal. Constitution, nothing but establishment of high power administrative tribunal. So there I can file my case and say that Mr. Ashok, okay, is less than my seniority. I did more service, but still the government has given him what? The promotion. But that promotion I did not get. Like that I can go and file my case in the state administrative tribunal. So one constitution of high powered administrative tribunal to solve the grievances of government employees with regard to employment, seniority and promotions. Fifth one, to bring out suitable constitutional amendments in order to avoid any litigations. So all these points will be included in the constitution by an amendment. Once the amendment happens, no one can change. It has to be followed like that. If a GOs are given, can be again re-given is possible. But when the constitutional amendment is done, means again anything to be changed in the state government or state ordinances or state mulki rules, whatever is anything to be changed with regard to any of these points, they have to go to the central government because amending power is there only with the parliament, not with the state legislature. The last one, sixth is, if these points are properly implemented, we don't need to have a TRC, we don't need to have a Mulki rules. Mulki rules and TRC will become obsolete if these 5 points are actually implemented in the true spirit. Like that, the particular 5 points has been, 6-point formula has been ended. This is all about 6-point formula. I hope this is all clear to you. I'll come with the next 18th lecture. Thanks a lot for hearing to me. Do subscribe to the channel and share to all of your friends, because they will also take the benefit of it, and tell them very clearly that this is all we are doing in English medium. So that is how they can do better in the mains examination. If you are learning in English, then you also able to frame the sentences in English. But if you are learning in Telugu, converting them in English will be very absurd. That is not a very good process of what mains answer writing. Thank you.